Mm.
But for me, one of the unsung heroes, especially in that first game, was actually Will Navarro. He's a guy who the things that he does just doesn't really come out in the regular box scores. If you only look at the regular box scores, you're gonna see that Will had 0 points. He shot like zero for
Oo.
four
Yeah,
or
yeah.
0 for 5 in that first game. And
Mm.
if that's the only thing you saw, you'd probably think, ba't ba nasa loob to? Ba't naglalaro ba tong taong
Yeah.
to? But this is a guy, I think, if I'm remembering my stats correctly, he had like 9 or 10 good challenges or contests in that game. I think he had one
Defense.
or two loose ball dives. He just does things that don't come out again in the normal box scores. But if you're a coach and you're trained to see which players are actually making an impact, he makes a big impact for any team. No, and again, hindi madaling makita from a fan's perspective, I guess. But again, from a coaching perspective, he's such an invaluable member to that team. I mean, if I'm gonna borrow a term from my fellow sportscasters, he's kind of like a glue guy
Mm.
for that team. No, he's the one who tips the ball or makes a challenge that enables you to get a rebound, enables you to get a steal, enables you to break out for that dunk or for that open shot. He does those little things, no, really, really well. Him and Mike Nieto, I guess, but
Mhm.
Will's advantage is, his length at around 6'5", 6'6", and he hustles like Mike Nieto does. I mean, he just does so many positive things on the court. I don't think we'd win any of those games if Will Navarro was not there to do those small things. No, so I think he was really uh, a central reason for us winning those two games. So yeah, he's the one. I hope a lot of people will appreciate more moving forward. And I think he's a guy na let's say he does not make the team for the Asia Cup, he has to be replaced by someone who'll do the exact same things. Someone who'll really just hustle and challenge. Parang nakikita ko sa kanya, he's like this team's version of Gabe Norwood. Because Gabe is,
Mm.
I mean, Gabe's not gonna score 20 for
Yeah.
Gilas on the
Never,
international
yeah.
stage,
Yeah.
but he's gonna be the one guarding the best wing player from the
Yeah.
opposing team.
Yeah.
He's the guy who's gonna challenge every shot. He's gonna dive for those loose balls. That's what makes Gabe so important. And those same reasons are what makes Will an integral part of this current Gilas crew.
Yeah, that's a great point also because nung frustrated na rin ako nung first half nung tinatambakan tayo, parang naiisip ko nga rin yun yung sinasabi mo na why is he still there and these other players nga like SJ also na struggling. Pero syempre, if you like like hindi ka na naiinis or frustrated pag talagang pinanood mo yung game, makikita mo nga yung impact niya talaga sa game. And si Will also, he was in Beda, I think, in his first year in college. It's like the first time I heard him, pero hindi pa siya pinapasok. And then Ateneo nga got him. And what impressed me also with him in the previous UAAP season, I believe, he had the highest plus minus in the whole UAAP or something. And I don't know, I think he thrives well with Coach Tab. Like maybe if he was in another system, baka hindi siya ganito kagaling. And yun nga, yung galing niya, quote unquote, it's not even in the stats. Like even in Ateneo, mas gusto mo na yung ibang players sa starting five nila. But like now, he's also a starter here in Gilas and he's able to the stats that aren't in the normal statistical categories that everyone focuses on.
Yeah, I like your point actually, Diego. No, na
Mm.
maybe if Will were playing in another system, he would probably be utilized a different way.
Mm.
Because it's very rare you find a 6'5", 6'6" guy who can play the wings.
Mm.
So for many other coaches, he would probably be utilized as a wing scorer, or something like that. No, but um, in Ateneo, obviously, and in Gilas, that's not the case. I'm not saying Will cannot be a good take over, take charge scorer. I think he has the skill set to do that. No, but what I'm seeing from him right now, I'm very happy with what I'm seeing. And it's all about also, he's a good fit. I think for the system. I think for no matter what league you're gonna talk about, UAAP, NC, NBA, Euro League, for majority of the players, like maybe 70-80% of the players in any league, it's all about whether you fit into the system
Yeah.
of that team.
Yeah.
And Will really fits this system. I think he's also had to learn it,
Mm-mm.
and he's been able to really bring himself to fit into this system in a very, very good way. And I know some PBA assistant coaches who actually cannot wait to have him in at the pro level, because parang napakasarap ng turuan, kasi parang he's gonna just absorb uh, the system like a sponge, and find the way to contribute in that system. You look at his skill set. We've talked about how he's about 6'5", 6'6". He has good length. He can bring down the basketball. He can defend a 4, maybe even a 5 na Pinoy.
Mm-mm.
He can certainly defend wing players as well. He has confidence to shoot from the outside. He definitely can finish strong inside. I remember he had that nice breakaway dunk
Yeah.
in the
Left
second
hand
game
pa.
against, yeah, di ba? Galing, no? So
Mm-mm.
parang if you have a checklist of the skills you want in a 6'5" wing player, he pretty much ticks most, if not all, the boxes already.
Mm-mm.
And then but yet again, here in this Gilas team, he's not the main guy. He's not
Mm-mm.
the star. He's not the poster boy. He's not the efficiency leader, but he does so many things right. And that's why I'm so excited for his future, because I think whether he continues with Gilas or eventually joins a PBA team, he's gonna be successful, either way. Or if he goes abroad, we don't know, diba? We'll see.